Hey guys, we're going to be working on the 132 holes project. In the end, it is going to look like this. So you can see what we're doing. We're showing off different types of drill holes. Okay, so let's start from scratch. So we have the drawing. I'll close this so we're not looking at that. I'm going to sketch. I'm going to use the top faces of the view cube and then the top plane. I'm going to take a rectangle drawing tool. I'm going to click on the left and then drag up into the right. I'm going to dimension it. So this one is going to be 10 inches by 5 inches. And I'm going to hit check. Go back, go here. I think I'm in pretty good shape. Actually, I'll go back to that. So now I'm going to go to extrude. It picked this already, so I don't have to click on it, but if you do click on it, you click off, whatever. You just want it to be selected. And you're going to end up doing it 3 inches tall, and then hit check. Now, before we do anything else, when I did this in class, I did this later on, but because we're just starting out, I think we can do this in this order. I'm going to go to modify and go down to appearance. In the appearance tools, you have lots of options. On the right hand side, scroll down a little bit so that you're looking. If you don't, you're not going to see everything. So you want to scroll just a little bit, click on glass, click on color density, and then pick something that is transparent or translucent. So I'm going to go with this one and just click there. Okay, and hit close. So what I did was I had the hand, I picked it up and dragged it over to the piece. Close. All right, so now we can see what's going on. All right, so what else do we need to do? Oh, we need to put some measurements on here. So let's get it so that we know kind of where we're going to want to put stuff. So I'm going to go to sketch, click on the top of the item, go to line. Then on the right hand side where your sketch palette is, if you have it compressed, it'll look like this and you'll have to click on it. But you're going to go to this thing called construction, and then you're going to click here in the middle and then down. So what we're doing is we're going to separate this and then left and right in the middle. Again, I'm in the middle because I have those triangles, so I know that. And then from here, I'm just using the grid to separate it. And then this one, the grid's not really going to help me, so I want to be kind of in the middle of that grid piece just so that it gets me, I don't want it to snap to anything. If it snaps to something, like I'll let that one snap. It's no big deal because I'm going to put dimensions in. So before I do anything else, let's look at this thing called horizontal and vertical constraint. I'm going to click on every line I just drew, and it might give me a warning saying it doesn't have it. That's fine. That just means it's already straight. If it's crooked, it will straighten it out. Then we're going to do some dimensions. So from here to here is 1.25, and we're just going to go straight down and do that for all. Oh, this one's like, I'm already that. Okay, good for you. If it does that, it's okay. Oops, I almost did the wrong number. 1.25. If I was like super tech savvy, I would have some way that I would fast forward over this part. It's okay. So as you can see, I'm clicking on one and then the other, and it's giving me the distance in between. So that just evenly separates everything. Now, in an ideal world, everything we do will snap to this, but I found that that's not the case, but that's okay. So you can hit finish sketch from here or here. And I'm going to go back to my house, and I'm going to have that nice little picture I'm looking at. So now we're going to put some of those drill holes in. So the first one is a through hole. And you could do this a couple different ways with the drill hole option, which is up here. But I'm going to do it the old school way. We're going to go with the create sketch, click on this surface, go to the circle tool. Now this should snap right into where you need it. So we're using the first line, and I'm drawing a circle. I'm going to go to dimension, because the diameter of this is 0.5. Okay, so you want to make sure it's snapped in a little bit just because then it allows it to be centered. Hit check, and now we're going to go to extrude. We're going to click on that circle that we just did. Now it's funny, see how it does half? That's fine. Just make sure you're hovering on the right thing. You can do half and then the other half. And then I'm going to zoom out. I'm going to take my arrow and just go all the way through. So you can see over here it transferred over to cut, which is what I want, and hit OK. So my first through hole is good. You look through, you can see. Okay, that looks good. Now the next one is going to be a counter bore. So I'm going to use a hole tool. So let's talk about this. We're going to go here. I'm going to click on this surface, and for whatever reason it doesn't align with the grid exactly. It's okay. We're going to go down here, and we have these options: simple, counter bore, countersink. So we're going to click on counter bore, and then we're going to do simple, which means we'll do this here. We're not doing anything threaded. And finally, the last one is angle. Our numbers are going to go straight down. So if you look at the assignment, I did copy and paste them, so you can just kind of look back and forth there. If for some reason the video, it's hard to go back and forth. So it's 2.75, 0.5, 118 stays, and then the last one is 0.375. So that's what you want to, 0.75, 0.5, 118, and then 0.375. Hit OK. It takes a second. So there you go. There's number 2. See how it started? You can see now what's going on and why you did what you did. Okay, so the next one we're going to go to is another, this one's going to be countersink actually. So a countersink would be moving over to this one. We're still going to do simple, but we're going to keep the angle. All right. Oh, I have to click it, right? They want us to put it on there. So let me go here, and again, I'm putting my mouse kind of where that intersection is, hoping I'm getting close enough. Okay, so now my dimensions are 2.25 on this first one. The second one is 1, the number 1 inch. Then this autofills, and it's actually usually right. So the 82 degrees is correct, and the 118 degrees is correct. And then this final one is 0.25. Okay. Oops. And there you go. See it once again, you can see what's going on, see how that drill hole would look. Okay, so our last one is another drill hole. So I'm going to look here. Hole. I'm going to put my mouse over that intersection. Now, the first thing it says is distance. I'm going to switch that to all. So that's going to go right through to the bottom. We're going to keep it simple. Through. And it's all, so it's going to go straight through. So it doesn't matter if it's this way or that way. What am I missing here? Let me look back. I must be missing. I did notes and there's something missing. It's a counter bore. Oops. Isn't that interesting? So when you click back, it goes that way. So down at the bottom is your timeline. And if you're ever accidentally out of it or you saved it from the day before, you're going to go back and double click on what you need. So I'll do that there. So we should have this as counter bore. And oh yeah, I see it now where I wrote it. I thought I crossed it out, but I didn't. Simple. And then this is going to be through. Okay. All. Then our numbers are 0.75. 0.625. We'll make this like this so we don't need that. So that's what it is, flat was the last one I wrote through, and it's flat. So 0.75, 0.625, and the last one is 0.5. So there you go. Those are all of the different ones. So when you go to share this, you're going to make sure that you save. And this assignment is 1.3.2, and you can just write holes would be fine. Oops, or holes if you're not paying attention. Then hit save. And then you go to here, go down to share, link, turn that on and be patient. Here comes Mr. D. Copy and paste that into the assignment. Okay? If you have any questions, you can always ask me, but this will get you where you need to be. Good luck.